If you own a small business of any kind, I'm going to show you something you can do that'll make you $500,000 to $1 million or more next year in additional revenue by just adding one thing to your business. Let's get right into it. My core background originally was in real estate, and that led me into building a call center, which I've now built about 60 call centers all around the world. And one of the biggest things that I've learned is how a call center can augment and improve any small business. Whether you do B2B, B2C, there is a blueprint to use overseas call centers to dramatically increase your net profit and reduce your operational expenses to running your business. Here's the 3 steps that I want you to put into place to dramatically improve your business and make way more money next year. The first thing you would have to do for this is you need to choose a country to build a center in. So usually you're going to look at a country, decent English speaking, a centralized time zone, accessible for travel fairly easily. In my opinion, Central and South America are great options for this, and that's why the BPO industry is so big there. Places like El Salvador, Guyana, Belize, Mexico, Costa Rica, Colombia, there's a lot of options. And I build call centers all around the world, and in my opinion, those are all really solid places to set up shop because you get great English, Central time zone, it's a direct flight from either coast, very easy to access, and a good minimum wage, $2 an hour, $4 an hour minimum wages in the places I just mentioned. The next thing you do is you find a manager. So to find a manager, someone to manage your overseas call center, you're going to absolutely need to use a site. You can use Upwork.com, any kind of job site, Facebook groups to find a local manager that has experience working and managing a BPO. Usually you'll want them anywhere between having hired 25 people, fired 25 people, and managed 100 in their career in some capacity. Now you need to source agents and office space. To get office space, it'll cost you about $30 per head. So if you want a 10-agent overseas contact center, you will need about $300 to $500 in a month, utilities, Wi-Fi, all that stuff included. Now you need agents. So I use Facebook groups, Upwork, and church job boards to find agents in countries that I'm setting up shop, and then I pay them to bring in their friends, families, and associates they've worked with before. So now you have the core foundation piece. And if that sounds scary, you can go to callcashflow.com. I've set up 60 of these for small business owners. If you're watching this video, my team can set that up for you in literally 4 weeks. For example, Matt owns a taxi company in Aspen, and he's spending a couple $100,000 a year in stateside call center services. We built this, and how he's reduced his cost by like 60%. So then you move into actually, how do you monetize this? What's the purpose? Well, the first part is you can offshore all of your customer service, omni-channel support, and call answering. So if you own a business, you likely have customers, which means you have some degree of customer support. Handing that off to talented employees who are in a managed office for $2 to $5 an hour, who can take care of omni-channel support, is huge. The second thing you get is you get SDR work. So you actually, these people that can work your pipeline and work your people in your pipeline towards a close. And my favorite part is lead generation. So you can create massive amounts of lead flow. So now you have a machine, 60% less cost. They can do your customer support, your customer nurturing, and your lead generation. And the best part all, once you service your own company, now you take that to non-direct competitors and you charge them the premium to use your center. And now you have an amazing extra cash flow business. So between the cash flow side, between the reduced cost for your business and your increased net margin, I've seen massive improvements in their bottom line and what they can do. And the sky is truly the limit. So again, if you want to learn more about that, callcashflow.com is the place to go. But always subscribe here because I talk about this a lot on my page of how to build with overseas talent.